Welcome to Watermelon. We see these memes so often they become part of our lives. In this video, you'll learn where these memes came from and how the people behind them are living today. In 2007, this woman posted a photo of her 11-month-old son, who was about to eat a handful of sand to her Flickr account. Little did she know, a few years later, that photo would save her husband's life. The picture became popular when someone photoshopped another toddler crying next to a destroyed sandcastle in the background, and out of the caption, "I hate sandcastles." But over time, the meme became known as Success Kid. People began pairing his image with captions about small but satisfying personal victories.
And when I saw that, I thought, please let this version take off. It was so positive and sweet.
However, it wasn't until 2015 that she realized Sammy Griner's fame was actually a blessing. Her husband was suffering from kidney failure and had already been on dialysis for 6 years. He was in urgent need for a kidney transplant.
I couldn't qualify because the cost of the anti-rejection drugs are so enormous, for so many people, it's almost impossible.
The family set up a GoFundMe account, using the Success Kid's popularity, and raised over $100,000 in just a few days.
Now I have to buy him everything he wants because I owe it to him, so he'll always have that over me.
I am very thankful for everybody who has, helped us and everybody who uses the picture.
Now 19, Sam is almost unrecognizable as the little Success Kid. He's into drawing, makes music, and judging by his Instagram photos, doesn't skip the gym. This meme was born in 2019 when a Twitter user combined two unrelated images. The format exploded online because it was perfect for captions about arguments where one side was emotional and the other hilariously indifferent. The left half of the meme comes from a 2011 episode of the reality show called The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The woman pointing her finger is Taylor Armstrong, who at the time was married to an abusive husband. She did not want it to become public, but another cast member revealed it on camera. Taylor was devastated, fearing for her own life and that her daughter might be left without a mother. Fortunately, the incident pushed her to file for divorce that same month. After that, her husband took his own life. Taylor wrote a book about her experience and 2 years later married an attorney. Now 54, she lives a happy, safe life and travels a lot. Despite the meme photo coming from a deeply traumatic point in her life, she now sees it in a positive light, though at first it was very confusing.
Sent it to Kyle and she's like, I don't get it. And I was like, I don't get it either. And everybody's like, why are you yelling at that cat? I don't have any idea who the cat even is.
But we do. He's a rescue cat named Smudge, who loves sitting at the tables but hates vegetables. The photo that started the meme was first posted on Tumblr in 2018. As soon as it began to blow up, the owner made an Instagram account for her pet, which now has over 1.5 million followers.
Yeah, I manage Smudge's social media accounts. I basically work for Smudge now too, so.
She also sells merch, and the proceeds go toward helping a local pet rescue. Smudge is still around, at least 12 years old, though no one knows his exact age for sure. Another cat who rose to fame thanks to her unusual facial expression was Tartar Sauce, better known as Grumpy Cat. In 2012, her photo was posted on Reddit, and people began adding captions that matched her disapproving look, often sarcastic or pessimistic one-liners. Despite her grumpy face, in real life she was a sweet and calm cat. Her unique look, the downturned mouth and permanent frown, wasn't anger at all, but the result of feline dwarfism combined with an underbite. Tartar Sauce appeared on talk shows, had her own merchandise, and even starred in a TV movie called Grumpy Cat's Worst Christmas Ever. Sadly, she passed away in May of 2019 at the age of 7 due to complications from a urinary tract infection. This meme was born in 2013, when Michael McGee's friend took a photo of him during an algebra class. The high school student could bulge his veins on command, and did it just for fun. The photo originally had a different hashtag and didn't get much attention, but it quickly went viral when a Reddit user reposted it with that legendary caption. Now about 28, Michael is still proud of that meme and ranks it in his personal top 5 of all time. But there's still one thing he regrets.
I definitely wish I would have taken it more seriously, copyrighted, maybe get a legal team behind me, but you know, some new light with the NFT community booming.
The girl in the background is named Amber, and before that famous photo, she and Michael didn't know each other.
Michael said he sat by me because he had a crush on me.
Unfortunately, becoming a global meme wasn't enough to get him out of the friend zone.
We still hang out to this day, but we're just friends and like they'll say whatever they want on the internet.
I forgot to mention that Michael McGee was a student at Northwest High School in Texas. This school turned out to be a real meme factory because another legend studied there too. The girl known online as the overly attached girlfriend. Her story began in 2012 when Justin Bieber announced a contest promoting his new perfume.
Where my fans would basically take my song Boyfriend and make it into kind of their own girlfriend version. So
Lena Morris, our heroine, made a parody video where she portrayed an aggressively possessive girlfriend.
I wouldn't call it jealousy, just looking out for you. Reading all your texts, watching everything you do. Nag, nag, nag on you.
She didn't win the contest, but she became famous thanks to a screenshot where she's staring into your soul with a creepy smile. People began pairing her photo with captions about extreme jealousy, controlling behavior, or unsettling devotion. The kind of things an overly attached partner might say. At the time, 20-year-old Lena was studying in college to become a teacher, but she decided to ride that wave and kept posting videos on YouTube. By uploading comedy sketches and song parodies, she grew her channel to over 1 million subscribers. However, starting in 2014, she began to feel immense pressure to figure out what her end goal was.
I felt like really overwhelmed and stressed. If I didn't have a video idea, then I would just be like beating myself up about it every day, all day. And it was still really fun, which I think is part of why it was so difficult and confusing.
She struggled with depression until 2018, when she finally sought professional help. A doctor prescribed her antidepressants, and a few months later, she uploaded a farewell video on YouTube.
Thank you so much for everything. I love you guys.
In 2021, Lena sold her meme as an NFT for $411,000. Her mental health has improved significantly, and she's still active on TikTok and Instagram to this day. Silvia Bottini was a stage actress who dated a photographer. He took pictures for the micro stock market and often asked his girlfriend to pose for him in various roles. In 2008, he uploaded a picture that would later become the meme known as First World Problems. Starting in 2011, people began pairing Silvia's crying photo with captions about trivial privilege complaints. The friend who first discovered that Silvia had become a meme was really excited, but the actress didn't share his enthusiasm.
Because I didn't like the character that I've been given.
However, the biggest reason, of course, was money.
I didn't get any money. I was working mostly for free.
Her ex-boyfriend sold the rights to the picture without telling Silvia, and she didn't get a single cent from it. Accepting the situation, she tried to use her fame to launch a comedy web series called First World Problems. In 2019, she started a crowdfunding campaign with a modest goal of $6,500. The project raised only $600, and with little audience interest, it never got made. She's now 44, lives in LA, and still works as an actress. On Instagram, she has only 2,600 followers. This meme was born in 2011 when 15-year-old Ted Dorfeuille posted a Final Fantasy character tier list on Tumblr. The post didn't get any interactions at all, but the day after, he received an anonymous message. Initially, he was excited because he wasn't really popular on the internet, but then he was unpleasantly surprised by the actual content.
Why are you talking about this game? You don't know anything about these characters, you're not playing it right. What would a stupid know about doing these combos and stuff?
The next day, Ted made a parody of the ordeal, which became the original version of the meme, Disappointed Black Guy. Soon, a major blogger reshared it more widely, and the image became a go-to for those something looks promising, but then it's a letdown jokes. At first, Ted enjoyed being recognized, but then he grew annoyed the meme overshadowed his personality.
Everyone at my high school knows me, but they don't know me for like any good reasons, like my character or like my abilities.
Ted has tried to distance himself from the meme and lives a quiet life, not trying to make any money from that legendary image.
Come up. Like sometimes people try to say, hey, is this you? And if I say no, they'll just like, okay, I believe it.
He's now 29 years old and works as a software engineer while also making digital art. This meme was born in 2014. when NBA photographer Cassie Athena asked Nick Young to film a day in the life for her YouTube channel. Nick was a talented basketball player who never became a star, mostly due to his lack of discipline and not taking the game seriously. Apparently, that's not just what the fans thought. His mom seemed to agree.
If that boy ever take it serious, he'd be great. But he was a clown then. That's true.
This screenshot begins circulating online as a reaction image for confusion, disbelief, or when something just doesn't make sense. Going viral as a meme didn't change his life much. It just meant he got recognized a bit more often, even by people who had nothing to do with sports.
I made the Meme Hall of Fame, he and Jordan cry face, so I feel good about that.
In fact, he was already a meme in the basketball world, after celebrating a three-pointer way too early.
Lakers are playing with.
More from
Shaq in the fool.
In 2018, as part of the Golden State Warriors, Nick got his first championship ring, even though he was pretty much that guy in a group project who did nothing but still got an A. The following season, no team wanted him, so he had to retire. Now 40, Young coaches a 3v3 basketball team. And in 2022, he made his boxing debut against TikTok star Malcolm Minikin.
Here's the former USC and NBA great and Los Angeles Lakers star, introducing Swaggy P. Nick Young.
In the mid-2000s, Kyle Craven, a high school student from Ohio, decided to have a little fun with his yearbook photo. A few years later, that picture would bring him worldwide fame as Bad Luck Brian. Before the photo was taken, he rubbed his eyes with a sweater to make them puffy and red, then put on a goofy grin. In the end, the principal made him retake the picture, but Kyle scanned the initial photo and kept it for himself. In 2012, his friend posted it as a meme on Reddit and it blew up instantly. One of the first things Kyle did was reach out to an IP lawyer. Soon, he began making money from merchandise, TV commercials, and public appearances.
But you also do get the perks of being famous where you get to do all these crazy things. So I met Snoop Dogg, Seth Rogen, been to Playboy Mansion, met countless other internet memes.
In 2021, Kyle sold his meme as an NFT for $36,000. Now 36, he's married to his high school sweetheart, father of two, and vice president of his family's business, Craven Construction. In 2004, when Zoe Roth was around 4 years old, her father snapped a photo of her during a local fire department training exercise. The picture became famous in 2008 when it won an motion capture contest in JPG magazine. Soon, the image began circulating on forums and social media, with captions implying Zoe had caused disasters or was enjoying other people's misfortune. In 2021, she sold her meme as an NFT for $473,000. Zoe used part of the money to pay off her student loans after earning a Bachelor of Arts in Peace, War, and Defense.
There's just been a few times where I'm just living my normal life and I'm suddenly asked to be a celebrity for an hour. I'll be working at a restaurant and then I'm asked to be flown out to do a documentary and then I'm back at the restaurant the next day.
Now 24, Zoe works for S&P Global as a smart cities and IoT analyst. Mia Tallarico became famous before she could even talk. She was just 11 months old when she landed the role of Charlie in Disney's sitcom Good Luck Charlie. In 2011, the 10th episode of season 2 turned her into a meme.
Gabe, watch Charlie!
People took the screenshot and used it to express confusion, disbelief, or the feeling of being caught off guard. She's now 17 and mainly focused on school, though she still acts occasionally. After Good Luck Charlie, she played a role in the web series Manny, and she's set to appear in the 2025 family comedy American Summer. She also has over 1 million followers on Instagram. And thank you for watching. Share in the comments which meme is your favorite, and give this video a like if you want a part 2. See you next time.